So we'll be going over IRS Form 8453X, Political Organization Declaration for Electronic Filing of Notice of Section 527 status. So basically, this is the form that you would complete to accompany either your submitted IRS Form 8871 or your recurring IRS Form 8872 declarations. IRS Form 8871 is your political organization's initial declaration of a Section 527 or tax-free status as a political organization. IRS Form 8872 is the regular report of contributions and expenditures. So IRS Form 8872 is a public record. This simply means that the person filing this Form 8453X is an authorized official of the political organization. And what happens is when this form is received, the IRS will mail a username and a password that would be used to file any changes to your Form 8871 or to make regular filings of your Form 8872. So basically what that would look like is you can electronically file both of these forms. You would log into the Political Organization Filing Center, and this is the username that you would use. Now, for the first time, you won't have a Form 8871, so you can use this login. You would enter the EIN for your political organization, and then it would allow you to continue. So that's for your first filing. You can do that without your login. For subsequent changes or for your recurring contribution report, you would need to have the login that you will get when you file. Basically, you have to sign and mail a Form 8453X to the IRS. So we're going to walk through this form. It's pretty straightforward. And again, you can file your initial Form 8871. Then you can send this form signed, completed, and then you would then be able to make any updates as well as file 8872. So in part one, we're going to put in the information about the organization, ABC Politics in this case. Here's the EIN that they would have used to set up their first 8871, mailing address, and city, state, and zip code. When you file, you should receive some sort of a confirmation number. I've never filed as a political entity, so I'm just filling in a blank. You would obviously put in the confirmation number, and then you would enter the date that your Form 8873 was filed and what time it was filed. And then in part two, this is the declaration. So John Doe, our hero, would sign and date this form. He would declare that the organization listed up here needs to be treated as a tax-exempt organization described in Section 527 of the Internal Revenue Code, and that they have filed the electronic 8871, and that everything is true, complete, and correct to the best of their knowledge. So, and then you mail it to the IRS office in Ogden, Utah. And here is complete mailing instructions. It has to be sent by mail. It can't be fax, can't be email, can't be anything other than sent by mail. So once the IRS receives this, they're going to go ahead and send, again, to your mailing address, the username and password that would be used to either update your Form 8871, which was your declaration of, that there is a political entity with that EIN, or to file your recurring report of contributions and expenditures. So Internal Revenue Code 527 happens to be the part of the tax code that confers a tax-free status or tax-exempt status for political organizations. So that's basically it. Pretty straightforward form. It is an absolutely necessary form that you would need to complete in order to be able to complete these other forms electronically in the future. So, if you have any other questions, we've broken it down in our article. We'll put a link in the show notes, or you can go to teachmepersonalfinance.com, type in IRS Form 8453-X, and you'll see the article appear. So if you like our articles, please subscribe to our newsletter. If you like our YouTube videos, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. And as always, if you have any other questions, comments, or if there's something that you'd like to see covered in an upcoming video, please hit me up in the comments section. Thank you very much and have a great day.